Good evening. Just give it a hot minute, see who's going to join us this evening. And see if I can find you on my tablet. That would be helpful too. Okay, what's going on? Alrighty, I'll just wait for some people to join. And when you've joined, pop in the chat, say hello, and please let me know that you can hear me or not. It's always my biggest fear is that my tech is going to go so wrong every time. Hello, Michelle. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. So close to Christmas. Unbelievably close to Christmas is what I want to say. Just give it another minute. I'm also not expecting the normal level of people watching because this time of year, everybody is so busy, like, especially for a Saturday night. I'm sure people have got Christmas plans and catch-ups and whatnot. Hello, Wendy. Oh, yeah, see, now I can hear myself because I didn't turn my tablet down. Happy Saturday. Oh, no, that's just turning it back up. Wrong way, wrong way. All right, let's kick off. Thanks for joining me on a Saturday night. Hold on one moment. My daughter's just asking me a question. What's up, bud? Okay. They're in the... Tell Daddy they're in the old freezer in the laundry and he needs to get them. Sorry about that. Luna's actually, my daughter, is doing her own craft project tonight. She's making a new house for our elf on the shelf. His old house had a bit of a tumble and got a bit damaged and broken. So the elves bought her a new one and she's busy out there decorating it for him, aren't you? Awesome. All right. Most of you already know the drill, but please don't forget, if you haven't already, to go ahead over to Facebook and join the Natalie May Scrapbooking Creative Community. It is a private group, not a public-facing page, full of some talented, creative, inspiring women or people, and many of them are online with us tonight. I am very well, Wendy. How are you going? I'm doing very well. My husband rearranged some furniture today, so I don't think he's thrilled with me, but you know, it had to be done before Christmas. You know when you're getting an idea in your head and you just got to get it done? Was one of those moments for me. So, I'm sure we have all seen throughout the week just gone and the week before that Natalie May has just blown my socks off once again with some new release products. So, this is the Natalie May brand. I'm loving the artwork. Aren't they just delicious? Just the colours. Oh, this green in particular, my favourite. So, if you did miss all the lives throughout the week, I often have to sneaky watch them while I'm at work. We have got the ATC stack. So with this one, really great price point. You're going to get 24 artist trading cards in a little notebook style like this. And it's already got all your artist trading card details on the back that you just need to fill out. And it's beautiful 300 GSM cardstock. Just divine. Probably my favourite of the release. Don't know why I started with my favourite. I am ATC mad. I love hosting. I love swapping. These are just going to make that so much easier for me because what I don't love is having to print off the backing, cut them out and glue them on. So this is going to save a lot of headaches in my life. The next thing, which is part of the newest release along with the new stamp sets, is this tag stack. Look at the size of this. Look at my hand. I suppose it's hard to tell. Let me get... Okay, that is an original size Nat May tag, which I use in abundance. I've got stacks of these everywhere. And I've always got some handy here in front of me for when I've got leftover product. I do a quick smush on a tag so I can use it later. So look at the size difference. I wonder if I can open it. I might be able to see it better. Look at that. So these are the same, the newer ones are the same size as an older set of Dina Wakely tags that you can no longer get Thank you, Natalie, for filling another void in our lives, just like you did with supporting Uniquely Creative with their fantastic 6x6 journals. So very excited to play on these big tags tonight. We might tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Once again, true Tegan fashion. I don't have a plan. Hello, Susan. You got your postcards today and your ATCs? Yes, they are huge. Look at my hand. They're huge. Something we haven't seen before. Postcard stack. I'm a little bit obsessed, I've got to tell you. Just the idea of these. I've seen other people make their own postcards, which I think is really awesome. The fact that you can use these as actual postcards or for pockets in your journals or ephemera or whatever you want, like, I think these are really cool. And how fun to maybe swap them. I'm thinking Nat May Retreat 2026, we can do postcard swaps or something. I don't know. I'm excited. I think we're going to play with these tonight. I really do. But to round off the Natalie May product line, and I know you girls are familiar with this, I'm going to pull out the swatch everything first because I've actually got a couple of new paints and some new inks. Let me move that geometry belt. That I haven't swatched yet. I've been naughty. I haven't swatched everything yet. And if you haven't started, this is your gentle reminder. Now's the time to start. Swatch along with me. Oh, I'm assuming your oh yes is for the postcard swap, right? Yes, Susan. I think that, like, the ATC swap was really great, but oh gosh, we had to make a lot, didn't we? I was thinking this is maybe much more achievable and do a postcard swap instead. We'll work on it. We've got time. So, if you haven't started swatching, this is your brand ambassador calling you out. Start swatching. And I can do that because I am very behind with my swatching. Excuse me, sorry. So I've got 4 new Dina Wakley paints that I'm going to swatch tonight. I've got a heap of new fresco finish paper artsy paints that we're going to swatch together. And I've also got the Dina Wakley media that they partnered with. Who'd they partner with? No, they didn't partner with anyone. I'm thinking of somebody else. Sorry. Oh, it's been a long week. It's been a very long week, and I'm ready for the end of the year. I really, really am. Let's get swatching. Now, I'm just going to find my swatch mark stamps. Yes, postcard swap. All right. Now, I'm going to go to the back of my Dina section. So what I did when I did my swatching, I filled up, you know, to where I've got, but then I'm thinking to myself, they release new colours. So then I've left a couple of pages under Dina because I know she's going to release new colours, right? And I know I'm obsessed and I want to buy them, right? But I'm going to go to the very back page to do her range of inks. What do I feel like? Oh, I think I'm feeling like the word art tonight. So when you buy the swatch, Natalie May swatch book, you can either buy the book on its own or you can buy the pack. The pack is better because it comes with this fabulous little stamp kit that you can swatch all of your bits with. All right, we need a pen. Here we go. Brand. Dina Wakley. And I always spell her name wrong. It's L-E-Y. I always want to put the E first. I'm not sure why. And we're going to go, I'm just going to write ink. Oh, there you go. It does say Spellbinders Better Press Ink. There you go. But I know what I'm talking about. And this swatch book is for me. Give it a swish. And stamp it on. Boo, boo, boo. Give it a roll. Ha ha. Art. Straight to the heart. Magenta. I love watching Nat do hers because her handwriting is much nicer than mine. We all hate our own handwriting, don't we? Michelle's got 3 books and Michelle, I feel like we've had this conversation before, darling. I feel like you've told me that before. Oh, I know. I'm excited to do the paper artsy ones. I didn't have a very big collection. I think I only had 6 paints. But I'm just slow, and that's how you do it. You don't need to buy the whole set at once. I always start with my favourite colours. So of course for me I've got a few greens. Malachite. I say that, but I actually don't use green enough anymore, do you? I think it's because I find it tricky to always pair with something, a different colour. Now, I'm not being picky with the order I'm doing these colours. I'm kind of just grabbing them out of their little... Oh, and they fit in the Tim Holtz tin. Just a little tidbit for you. I was hoping that they did, and they do. Oh, I love that colour. Whoops, I just changed the light setting on you, sorry. I bought a new lamp and it's a, you just got to, it doesn't have a clip, it's just a touch, and it sits right next to me. Did I spell that right? So I keep accidentally bumping it. It is very relaxing, Wendy. I actually really enjoy doing my swatching. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not doing like rainbow order, or I don't know, some people might want to put it in alphabetical order. Just grabbing, plonking it on, art. Little roll, that's going to be cheddar, is it? Yes. Cheddar. I also think the kit would make a really nice gift. I am contemplating getting it for a friend of mine. Not for Christmas. Her and I don't exchange Christmas gifts, but it is her birthday in the new year. And I'm thinking this just might be a great little kit for her. She doesn't do... Apparently I can't type and I can't talk and write at the same time. She doesn't do art journaling, but she is a card maker. So she has got all of the stamps and all of the inks. Actually, she's the reason I bought these. She told me they're well worth it. And we're going to pop some iris on. Oh, yes. Look at that colour. Look at that colour. Like the stamp? Yep. Elephant. I was actually, it was an interesting release of colours that they picked for Dina's first ink pads. We'll have a look at it all together. I thought, oh yeah, look at that. So I haven't used the elephant yet. That actually looks pretty good. I wonder if they've just picked up some of that iris, which I didn't write in. Oh, that was real good, Tegan. Gonna confuse yourself. Hi, Gay. How are you? It is very relaxing. Wendy, I haven't started swatching my Lindy's yet because I've got so many of them. I've actually just ordered my second swatch book, and I'm going to have a Lindy's only swatch book because I have so many of them. Oh, look at that. That's what I was going to say. I was curious about why she picked these colours. Like Stoked is a colour one of her colours that I rarely use because it's a neon, right? So it is very translucent. I like it to go over, you know, as a pop on the page. And I was wondering how that was going to look in a stamp, but look, that is gorgeous. In an ink, sorry. Love that. Love it. You have a Lindy's one too, yeah. I think Naomi does as well. I actually think Naomi's going to need... She's going to need a couple of Lindy's ones because she's got that twice as many as I've got, and I have got more than one. Let's just put it that way. All right, pop that to the side. Push it down, going all wonky. Okay, we'll do the Dina paints first, and then we'll do the paper artsy, and then we'll get a bit more creative. I just wanted to have these paints out and ready, and I thought, well, let's do it together. Let's do it together. So my 4 new colours that I've got, and this is the thing, I've never had these colours before. Dina's paints are my favourite, but there was a few that I didn't have. So I've got Umber, Syrup, Penny, and Sterling. These ones are out of stock for a little while, which I think is why. And I also must admit, I kept forgetting. I had a little notebook that I'm just trying to find my paintbrush, don't mind me. I had a little notebook that I was writing down all the paints that I needed, but I won't have to do that anymore because I just pick up my swatch book now. Excellent. All right, let's start with these 2. I'm pretty sure these ones are, yeah, these are metallics. So we'll go Dina Wakely again, and we will spell her name correctly. fabric paints. Oh no, Michelle, you poor thing. Right before Christmas too, that's not what you want. Alright, we're going to write sterling. I've got some beautiful fresh water here. Can I pop it on? Oh, don't goggle out on me. Come on, be nice. Be nice. Ooh, that is very silvery, isn't it? I'm not sure if you can see that little shimmer that I've got going on. Oh, very nice. Sterling. Love the feel of a full bottle. 18 years, Karen. Karen has been collecting Lindy's for 18 years. I'm willing to bet then that your collection maybe even rivals Naomi's, and I never thought I would ever be saying that, Karen. Wow. You must have some, like, original colours then. Oh, I didn't shake this one, and that's become very apparent as I've swatched it here. But that's okay, because we can still see the colour and work it around. There we go. This one's called Penny. Oh, I like that, because I do, the other metallics I've got are the medieval rosy and the gilt. I love the gilt, the gold. The rosy is lovely. It's more of that sort of, well, it's rose gold, isn't it? I suppose that's why she called it rosy. Penny. Penny's done. Oh. What have we got now? Syrup. Another brown. 18 years, wow. I mean, I'm also in a bit of a storage situation. Naomi's got a beautiful spare bedroom that is entirely dedicated to her art and craft. I unfortunately don't have that luxury, so I've got a small studio room that doubles as my computer room. And at the moment, it's tripling as a storage room for all my books off my bookshelves and other bits and pieces, because we have officially decorated our house for Christmas. So I have a beautiful Christmas village. Oh, she's blocked. I have a beautiful Christmas village that I set up on my bookshelf. So for Christmas, my books have to come out. And oh, she's really blocked. I didn't want to put them in the shed. I love my books, and I did not want to put them in the shed for a month in the heat. And I know we've got a possum living in our shed, and I didn't want possum poo on my books. I mean, they're in crates, but still. Oh my gosh, how have I not owned that before? Umber. Mate, for some reason, I thought umber would be more of a brown. That's got a lot of green to it, doesn't it? That is gorgeous. I'm just gonna, because that's intrigued me. I'm just gonna pull out fur. Where is fur? A bit here. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like a deeper hue to fur. Gorgeous. Yes, yes, yes. All right. One of those ones. Hi, Sharon. Welcome, welcome. You have the original starburst from when it first started. Oh, wow. Karen's got 2 craft rooms. Share the love, please, love. No, I'm very lucky that I do have, it's basically, it's the old sort of little dining room. So it's basically a room that is all my stuff. So I'm whinging because I have to share it with myself. I work from home a couple of days a week, so I work in here. And that's actually a really, really tricky thing to do, because my desk is just behind me, my work desk. So my craft desk, while I'm working, is just behind me a couple of days a week. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes the temptation is real. I've never done it. Sometimes I will, on my lunch break, scoot around, do a tag or start a background or something. But, oh, you know those slow days, and the closer we get to Christmas, the slower it gets. So I'm struggling a little bit. Just stab that bit off. Oh, hey, Naomi. Welcome, welcome. Oh no, being taxi for the kids, hey? It's great when they get jobs, but then you realise, oh, they get jobs before they can drive. Great. We're just doing a little bit of swatching before I play with the postcards for those who have just joined us a bit late. And I'm just getting jealous over the fact that Karen has 2 craft rooms because the kids have all moved out. See, I don't even think I'd be able to do that though, Karen, because when my kids move out, I'm going to need a craft room and then a library. So that will be a thing. All right, I'm so excited about my new fresco finished paper artsy paints that I've got. So let's get swatching these. I just had a horrible feeling that I didn't write that last paint down. The name of that paint down. Did I? I did. And I keep putting my pen away. I don't know why. You have a small spare room. Oh, excellent. Does anyone not have a dedicated space? Like, does anyone have to set themselves up at their dining room table or something? Because I had to do that for a very long time. This little craft space I've got, I used way too much paint then. This little craft spot that I've got is relatively new for me. For a long time there, I had one of those IKEA carts. Just gonna grab a tag. And I had to, every time I wanted to do something, I had to pull it all out and set it all up and then pack it all down. I did it because I loved it, but man, what a headache that was. I'm so glad I'm past that point now. Oh, magic moss. I am digging the greens tonight. We might have to do a green page. Not a page, a postcard. But this one, parakeet. So these are the opaque ones. I think all of them tonight are opaque. I think I've only got 2 translucents. Oh, Carolyn, you use the kitchen table. Yeah. Been there, darling. Been there. But do you have to pack it up all the time? Or do you just leave it all out? Because I know some people that don't use their dining room table for its intended, oh, I like that, intended purposes. That green. Oh, I like the way it sits on top of the magic moss. Yes. Yes. What was that one called? Parakeet. Let's go sunshine. Too lazy for that. Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, it was a pain in the bottom. Oh, you have a craft room, Wendy? Yes. And we should. Like, I'm sure I've told you guys before, my husband does tabletop wargaming. My son does now too. My daughter art journals with me, makes tags. She is desperately trying to talk me into letting her join ATC groups, but she's only 11 and I'm trying to gently explain to her the effort and the money that everybody else in those groups has put in. She's very, very talented, but you know, there is a line. Flamingo next. So I'm going to try and start a little swap group with her friends. But yeah, she does all the art and crafty stuff. So the other side, through the archway out of my studio space. How cool is it to say I have an art studio? Makes me feel very bougie. My daughter's got her desk set up. My husband's got his desk set up for all his miniature paintings and whatnot. And then we've got a trestle table for my 15-year-old son because he is also into the tabletop games, but he's not as into the miniature painting and building. But his father does make him build his own army, and then Matt will paint them for him. Although he did give the army a go painting the other day, so you never know. So yeah, we're often in here as a family doing our own separate things. Let's just pause and take a moment. I am so obsessed with this card and I haven't even seen it on paper yet. Look at that. I always thought that Azure from Art by Marlene was going to be one of my favourite paints. Let's have a look. See if we have a new contender. Oof. Oof, oof. I can see a few comments. I'm going to come to you in just a second. I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm going to put it down here. Look at that. I'm hoping you can see my tag. Yes, you can. Oh my gosh. That colour. And I love the way these paints dries at that chalky effect. Jade. My cousin's name is Jade. Okay, let's look at your comments. You share the shed with your partner. Yeah, nice, Michelle. Does the shed get hot in summer though? I mean, even this front room gets quite hot. I had to get a little fan I tested out in my live last week and made sure you guys couldn't hear it because I was worried, but it was too hot. And actually Naomi and I have talked before about, was it last year, Naomi, or the year before, we had a real big heat blast few days and some of our paints and paint pens got affected by it. So I think I'd be worried about the shed. I suppose it depends where it is. Double denim is nice too. Double denim. Oh, can I fit it? Yes, I can. Hold the handwriting, there we go. You still spread out to the dining room where both your desks are full. Oh, Karen. Look, live your best life, darling. Live your best life. I love that. I love that for you. Maybe not for your husband, but you know. He can deal. Ah, he'd be loving me right now, wouldn't he? Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Maybe there could be a teens group. Oh, for ATCs. You know, that's not a terrible idea. A teen/kids group. I mean, she's 11. I'm sure there are others that have kids that might come into it. Just going to hit this very quickly. I mean, these paints dry very quickly themselves, but beautiful. All right. Enough of you guys watching me do my homework, so to speak. Let's play with some postcards. Pop that to the side. Clunk. All right. They are pretty colours. Oh, that jade, Wendy. That jade. Whoa. Yummy. Excuse me. 6-year-old granddaughter has her own craft desk and crafts non-stop. Oh, she even gets up, does it before school. Oh, Karen, that is precious. That is really special. Oh, that is actually really special. Lovely. All right, what are we going to play with first? So I was thinking with these postcards. Now, Naomi posted a postcard the other day, a Christmas-themed one. I think it was a Magicals background, wasn't it, Naomi? She'll correct me if I'm wrong. And it was gorgeous. And if you're still there, Naomi, can you just get me the price on these? Because I've completely forgotten with my fantastic memory of mine. So what I was thinking, we might use them in both their ways, because you can absolutely do how Naomi did it and decorate the front card and have a beautiful focal piece for a journal page as a postcard. I think that's really fun. But then you could also do this side and then actually use it as a postcard. Oh, I've just put paint on it. Oh. You know what? Maybe we'll swap these over now. Where did it come from, though? I mean, look at your mat, Tegan. Where did it come from? There we go. Give it a quick dry. All right. I'm going to paint this side. The decision's been made. Not that it matters. Even if there's stuff on the other side. And I thought maybe what we could do is pull out the Pet Play release from that. Aren't these gorgeous, these collage papers? I've only played with 2 of the collage papers so far. I did post a little bulldog up the other night. He was a lot of fun to make with the dark puppy paw collage paper. I've just bashed the camera. I'm very sorry about that. So I thought, let's make some puppy postcards, because maybe not those ones. I think cute though. My favourite is the boxer, and that's probably because I have a boxer. I did your bow tie. Oh, they're beautiful. Did I use the boxer? He's not here. I must have used him already. That makes sense for me. If we only have a large industrial... Oh, aircon, yeah. Yeah, good idea. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Link ninja'd for me. The postcards are $20.95. and you get 24 in the pack, and as I said, 300 GSM, so really good cardstock. I think we're going to have to use the French Bulldog tonight. He's a bit special. And I think we're going to have to do a cat. I like him. Is that one of those cats from Lady and the Tramp? I don't remember what they're called. Oh, the pug. This one reminds me of one of my old dogs from my childhood. There's too many to choose from. Too many. All right, Tegan. You finish feeding your face. Look, feeding your face is important, as is having water. What I have learnt about myself doing these lives is I'm not very good at hydrating myself. So tonight I have cleverly brought my giant Natmay tumbler in with me. And I should sit it there as a reminder to take a sip every now and then. Because last time I did a live, my throat was so dry afterwards. Although that could be because I just talk too much, hey? Where is my cat tonight? So, my poor cat is a little bit confused because we rearranged a whole heap of furniture today. And while we were doing it, she was in my daughter's room, locked in there with my daughter's cat. And when she came out, the entire lounge room was different. So the poor thing is out there discovering her new space at the moment. So yeah, she's out there being a bit confused. Now, I'm going to fuss a cat around him. Yeah, my beautiful Peach. We've got to... I got rid of their cat tower because it was a bit manky. Because we feed them up there. Because we've got the dogs, we can't feed them low, otherwise the dogs will eat all their food. And then the other problem we have is I can't feed the cats together because Blossom is my daughter's beautiful cat. She's a long-haired cat too. She is a hungry girl. And so when we were feeding them side by side, my little girl Peach, she's a grazer. She sort of just eats slowly and all throughout the day and night, whereas Blossom binges her dinner and her breakfast in one big hit. So when we were leaving it, Peach was not getting fed. But Blossom's not the most agile of cats, so now we have to find a place where Blossom can't get to that we can feed Peach, where she can have access to it all day. It's very complicated being a pet owner sometimes. Alright, I think I'm going to use little black kitty because she's quite sweet. She reminds me of my little Peach, kind of. Water is important. My cat is peed off with you. Injections. Oh, she would be so unhappy with you. Because Blossom, I've never had a long-haired cat before. I used to have two short-haired cats. They were 17 and 19. I had them their whole life. I've never had a long-haired cat, and I didn't know that a hygiene groom was a thing. We brush her, but the leg, I've just cut a bit of fur off, that's all right. Her hair around the back of her legs gets matted and full of feces, as you can imagine, being a long-haired cat. So yeah, now we have to take her to get this hygiene groom. So they basically shave down the back of her legs and a bottom. And yeah, I do it because my daughter doesn't want her to hate her. And she's given me scars. I don't know if you can see. These are scars from her taking her to get her hygiene groom. I was actually contemplating buying clippers and doing it myself at home, but I'm not sure if it's worth the scratches it's going to cause. Yeah, they will absolutely dislike you for a while after that. All right, here we go. We've got some focal pieces. Stop talking to them. Get on with it. All right, let's look at our colours. What do we want to do? No, I want some collage paper first. So this is the sketched paw prints. So this is a full sheet of collage paper, but half of it is this beautiful lighter sketched paw prints. And then if I bring this out, the other half is the reverse. So the dark black background with the white. the white paw print there. So I used basically all of it on that page, this half of that general page, but I've got some left from another page I did. So let's get the medium out. So gel medium, Gina Wakely's gel medium is my favourite go-to. And I've got a brush somewhere. Let's decide what we're going to do. We're going to bring it all the way over. I think we will. So let's give this a tear. Oh yeah, how much studying have you got left to go? Are you still going to be studying next year? Do I want to go over that bit? Can't decide. Does she want paw prints too? Yeah, let's give her some paw prints. And I'm not using the water tear method for this because this is background collage papering. So it's just about adding a layer that we're going to build upon. So I'm not careful with my tearing. Just going to rip how I please. And if I don't please, I'll just change it. Rip it again. Rip. I like down on an angle a bit. And I'll just get rid of that writing that's still there. Blink. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then, yes, it's coming together now. There we go. And I think just a little bit more for up there. How thin? I think a thin one. Just a hint. I don't want to cover the postcard word, so I think that looks good. All right. I'm on fire tonight, ladies. You're thinking of doing more? Glutton for punishment. Go for it. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's brilliant. I'm actually considering going back to study again myself next year. So I'm a teacher. I have my education degrees, but I'm thinking of going back and doing my TAE because I'm not teaching anymore. And I want to, but I do work in internal learning and development. And I think I want to go back to doing some teaching, and it could be within my workspace soon, so they might be able to even sponsor me for a position or something. We'll see. There's lots of changes going on at work at the moment, so I'm just sort of riding them out for the most part. Either that or I'm just hanging on till the end of the year, right? That could be it too. Ah, what'd you wash your brush for? You've got another postcard to do. You got a kitty cat one. I know where this kitty cat one will be going, to my kitty cat obsessed daughter. So my daughter is the only reason we've got cats. I swore after my last two that I'm never getting cats again. And then my daughter loves cats. She's not really a dog person. And so for her birthday last year, that was her birthday present for her sweet 10th birthday. A beautiful little kitten that we rescued. She's a funny little kitten too. She's not... You know how cats are really graceful and athletic and, can do the big jumps and all that? Yeah, Blossom can't. When she walks, she looks a bit dorky. And actually the lady that we rescued her from was a kitten foster carer. It was Blossom and her sister. And they both walked the same way. And she said, I've had them at, the vet a couple of times, concerned about the way these kittens walk, but there's nothing wrong with them. They're just, I don't know, funny little things. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with her. She makes me laugh though when she's trying to jump from the couch onto something. For a cat. Alrighty, speaking of which, my cat's just walked in the room, so you might get to see her. Alrighty. So I'm just going to leave my focus pieces here and pause for water. There we go. And let's have a look at some colours. I think we all know that I'm going to use jade, right? I think that's just a given. What am I going to pair it with? I think... purple? I don't know. Do you know how we're going to decide? Consult the swatch. Consult the swatch. So this is how I've been using my swatch book. If I've got a little focal, turn the light off again. I will come over. Oh, see, the orchid looks quite nice with her, doesn't it? There's that one. Oh, look how Jade is going to go. Okay, Jade's gone on the puppy one. And Magic Moss, yes. Very nice. Actually, I think maybe orchid as well. All right, I'm going to start with the puppy dog. You guys tell me what colours you think I should do with the kitty cat. All right, I'll leave it there. Just put these ones out of the way. Is anybody crafting along with me tonight? And if you are, I would love to hear what you're making. And I'd love to see it. I haven't been real active on our little Facebook group recently. I've just been busy and a bit distracted. If you caught my live the other day, I'm doing some fun new journal things. Nothing's going to stop my love of art journaling, though. That's just an absolute given. All right, let's start with some jade. The jade would look good, wouldn't it? Let's bring it down, jade. Oh, the jade of the denim, actually. Mm-hmm. All right, so the main difference I've noticed between the fresco finish and something like Dina Wakely or even Art by Marlene is it feels a lot thinner. And I am just going to cover those now that I've said that I didn't want to cover them with collage paper. Come along the top. Frame that a bit. Yeah, I find them a bit thinner, but I love the way they dry. I really, really, really love the way they dry. But also, I think because they are thin, they really last quite well. I mean, if you look at the size of the bottle, my Dina paints last me a long time. What's the difference? So that's a 29 mil. What's this one? 50 mil. There you go. So for the price, because I was quite impressed with the price of those ones. Well worth it. Well worth it. All right, let's get some Magic Moss down. Hello, Claire. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. All the way from the UK. You must be cold, right? Winter time. Oh, I've always wanted a white Christmas. It's in my, what's it called? Bucket list. So we're just playing with some of Nat's new postcards. Very excited by these. And I'm just going to pop a little bit more Magic Moss out. Take it off the top. Maybe I should have used a small brush to frame the word a bit better. Oh look, I'm just going to cover it. It's black, it's going to come through. Stop being so precise. There we go. Alright. I'm going to pull out a stencil now, I think. And I think I'm going to go. I used this one last week too, but I'm loving it. It's called Mosaic Puppy Zone. Today was a bit better. Stinking 37 degrees. 37. That's too hot. Naomi's making Christmas postcards. Yes. See, postcards are the thing. And for those who weren't here at the start, Susan and I might be scheming for doing, because I organised the ATC slots last year for the retreat, but maybe this year we won't do that because it was difficult to know how many to make, and maybe we'll do postcard swaps instead. It's actually quite mild for winter, not as cold as it should be. That's alarming, isn't it? I can't wait to get my hands on those, yes. Oh, teaching. Having a little watch. Well, I'm going to make you jealous and keep working with them. Well, that sounded evil. I didn't mean it to be that evil. All right, we're going in with Orchid now through a stencil, and then, boop. So I've just got my makeup sponge and I'm putting it in the paint, but then I'm dabbing it off a little bit because we don't want it to be really, really, really wet when we put it down. Making sure I've got it the right way. And then I'm just going to do just some pops. I'm not looking for perfect patterns. I might even come over with a purple maybe. What was that purple? Oh, very nice, isn't it? Yeah, that could pop. Postcard swap. Perfect. See? Claire's in. Excellent. I think that's going to be something different. Something different. And I mean, that's part of the way for us, right? I'm obsessed with her new range. I cannot tell you how obsessed with her new range. I love it. I've loved all her new releases. I was saying the other day that I think the Pet Play is my second favourite release, second only to the Book Girls. Oh, it's a great stencil. What's it called? Mosaic Cobblestone. Let me check. Dina Wakeley Mosaic Cobblestone. I really love that stencil too. That's why I'm using it again. Normally I try and vary for you guys what I'm using, but when you get obsessed, right? Oh, out you come. I used it yesterday actually with some Magicals. That's why it looked so clean, because I had to wash the Magicals pigment. I had to wash a stencil. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm using Berry Nice now, and I'm just adding a combination of numbers and letters. This is another stencil that I really, really love. 2 up here, row 2. And then I want to come in with a bit of contrast, I think. We might go some white circles. 38. Today was not too bad, but 38 yesterday. Cleaning stuff. I know, Claire. I know. I never clean my stencils. I used to start off cleaning my stencils, but there are just some products I just have to. Magicals being one of them, because otherwise I'm going to get pigment somewhere that I don't want pigment. I'm going to leave this stencil out though, because it's got this really cool like stamp, postage stamp bitty there. So I'll just pop it there, because I think I'm going to come back to that with the black. No, I'm bringing it back already. I'm just going to put something above the postcard word. No, I'm not. Look, you can tell I don't normally clean my stencils. Blasphemy, blasphemy. All right, where's my puppy dog? There he is. Oh, this is going to look fabulous. Okay, let's get some circles. It adds to the jeopardy. Well, look, I already did get a splotch of paint on this, but you know, it's covered, it's fine. It's part of the fun of mixed media, isn't it? You don't know what's always going to happen. And you just roll with it. Just absolutely roll with it. This is what I'm looking for, is never in the first folder I pick up. And if I was more organised, I would maybe have some kind of a system, but meh. I'll find it eventually. See, here it is. This one is called All the Dots. I use it a lot. A lot. Yeah, unheard of. Can't be bothered. Yeah, got to move on to other stuff. That's exactly right. I come to my craft table to avoid my responsibilities, like keeping a clean house. I don't need to be doing it here too. All right, I'm going to pop some white gesso. So when I'm looking for, Tegan, I didn't cut my sponge. Luckily, I don't think I got any purple in there, so that's good. When I'm looking for a really awesome contrast, it's going to turn my gesso a light purple now though. I do tend to go for the gesso over a white paint. I just find with the white paint, I sort of have to leave the stencil there and go over it more than once or twice. Now this is not going to be the white that I wanted, because silly me used a different sponge. Although, what am I talking about? I could just cut it in. There we go. And splotch it off somewhere else. Now we're going to get a bit of a white. Yeah, but if I want a stronger white, I tend to reach for my gesso instead. Now it looks like it's fading from purple down into white. I'm okay with this. See? Lean in it. Lean with it. Go with the flow. Frame a bit more there. I'm also going to add some black to this with some stamping, but I'm really happy with where that's at, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Pop it there, and let's go with the kitty cat. So what do we reckon? We reckon jade and denim, don't we? Oh, enjoy your teaching, Claire. Thanks for popping in, darling. Jade and denim. Jade and denim. I'm having a shocker, guys. My goodness. You'll have to just absolutely excuse me. I'm just going to pop a bit more white gesso there because I know we're going to be using more, so I can put that lid on. Alright, I think this time I'll start with the denim. Why can't I find the denim? Is it right in front of me and I'm just missing it? No, it's in the basket. Goodness. Stop swearing. Housework. I know, right? Oh, these things we have to do. Now, I'm actually going to switch to a different brush. I'm going to go... yeah. So this denim, it's like a purple blue. It's really, really lovely. Some of that there. I've been working on trying to leave some breathing room on my pages with some white space. It's difficult. I just want to cover the whole thing. Oh, have I frozen for you, Michelle? Have I frozen for anyone else? I'd rather clean stencils than your house. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather do neither. I would rather do neither. All right. Let's get some jade on here. I'm hoping I haven't frozen. I'll just wait for somebody else to say, nope, Tegan, you're all good. More jade. Give that a minute. Oh, look, I've probably put too much shade out now. Oh, I'm all good. Thank you, Caroline, for checking. Where did that tag go? No, it's full. I'll get a new one. But what I might do... No, I know what I'll do. I don't need a tag. I'm going to use that jade through a stencil. So, our kitty cat. Kitty cat. Very indecisive tonight. I'm so sorry, everyone. Hello, Robin. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Well, white space is overrated. Thank you, Karen. I do sometimes go, oh, should I leave some more white space? I just want to cover all of the pretty things with the pretty colours, right? What are we feeling stencil-wise? I am partial. Look, I haven't even used that one yet. I am partial to the numbers and letters. Oh, that one could be fun. I've used that a few times on my gel plate. That's a really nice stencil. Oh, it could be. It could be your moment. Very indecisive. Let's use this one. This one's called Happy Marks. And I believe it actually came from Claire's class at the retreat last year. I think I could be wrong. Alright, and we decided orchid, didn't we? I'm basically using the same colourway on both postcards. Does that make me boring? They just go so well together is the thing. Alright, so I'm going to do some orchid first. And we're going to just do some happy marks. Oh, I love that rainbow. Oh yeah, very nice happy marks. Got to get a leaf in there, I think. Leaf. Finish that circle off. Oh, yes. Now let's get some lovey hearts up here. There we go. And then I'm going to pull out Nat's new stamps. I loved her page she did the other day on her release live, and I loved gosh using the glass pen. I've got a glass pen. I need to get more dyes. I've actually just ordered some more ink, but I think I said this last week, I signed all my Christmas cards this year with my glass calligraphy pen and some ink, and it was just so pleasing. Oh, great question, Sharon. Who in the chat, who's here with us tonight that will be at the retreat? I will definitely be there with bells on. Maybe not literal bells. Oh, that's the wrong one. I want this one. Well, you never know. I suppose it depends on what the theme nights will be. It could be literal bells. Okay. I'm going to come back with... no. Neither of those. I'm going to find a different folder. I'm going to go to my funky fossil folder. The retreat is held in Adelaide Hills. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Adelaide, I think it's the Adelaide Hills. Okay, we're going to go back into our jade and go over our denim with just a few words. So the great thing about layering up backgrounds like this is you don't have to use a million colours to get a nice deep layer effect. It's just about pairing, 3 or 4 colours in a certain way. And it's probably, this stencil is well loved. I think some of the letters don't come out as well as they used to, because it's caked in paint. But let me bring that up a bit closer, and hopefully you can see it's a subtle effect, but it's an effect, right? And when you actually add some contrast to this, so some black, some white, it'll make that subtleness pop a little bit. Oh, Karen, you're not coming this year, next year. Handel, thank you, Susan. I really couldn't remember what it was called. It's Handel. It's in Handel. Thank you, guys. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. But I'm going to, because I want these postcards to sort of be a set, because I might not give it to my daughter. I might put it in as little foldy flaps or something for a journal page, or I don't know. We'll see. So that's what my white spot should have looked like on the other one. That's much nicer. That's much more of a contrast, right? In here. Through the middle that doesn't connect. I've got way too much white gesso out to do this all the time. Okay. Naomi's probably thinking, what is going on? She's off her game tonight. I very much am. Oh, you know what, Susan? It is for me too. It's my thing now, right? It's my moment of a breath in a hectic world in the middle of the year, right? I look forward to them so much. But geez, they go fast, don't they? So I feel like it's hearing that it's done, but oh, it is absolutely the last. I've only been for the last 2 as well. I don't know what I'm looking for, but they have absolutely just been a perfect mental health break. I'm trying to put a stencil away. Oh, 20 minutes from home. There you go. Oh, that's a good idea, Karen. A tiny paw print stamp. Oh, that would be cute. Or a stamp. Paw print stamp. I think I'd prefer a stamp if I'm being honest. All right. What have you got mess going on over here, Tegan? Too much mess is the problem. All right. Where's my postcard? There he is. Just thinking, do I want to add any colours that are over here to any more before I... No, I don't think I do. No, I think I'm good. Oh, just catching up on the comments. Retreat is your happy place, yeah. Can only come for a day time of the retreat. But if that's, it's organise our own accommodation. Oh, yeah, great, Michelle, great. Oh, bones. Bones would be great. I actually, I'd love to do some Halloween stencils. I've got a couple, but they're big A4 ones. I want that size. Like I said, she's spoiling us. I've become accustomed to her sizes. All right, we've picked our colours, so let's pop that out of the way. Let's close some stamps. So, Nat released new stamps. For those who didn't see them, we have got Words Have Power. I have not used any of them yet. We have Uppercase Shaded Alpha, which is designed by Claire, and it's an extension of the lowercase ones, which are there. So they match, so you could have like Tegan with a capital T. I'm loving that, actually. I'm really loving that. We've got the Handmade by Stamps. They're beautiful. Then we've got Self Love. I think I'm going to use that one tonight, and this one. So this is a redo of the Blah 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 set. Excuse me. Of which I have as well. And I just throw them in some clear plastic old DVD cases, but I'm now out of them, so I'm going to get some more from that. Alright, I think these are the ones I want to use. You could have a stamp and a stencil. Yeah, thank you, Nat. Come on, chop chop. I know you just released something, but we're waiting for more already. Come on, get with it. All right, I'm going to do some mark making first. So let's go to blah, blah, blah. And I feel like, fresh stamps. I'm not going to sift them though, like I do when I buy books. Did I just reveal too much about myself? Maybe. And I don't know what I like better. Do I like old books or new books? I really can't decide. I like them both for different reasons, okay? So I'm going to pop it on my acrylic block to begin with and give it a swipe. I noticed in Nat's live, she rubbed it first because it was a loose stamp, but roll. I flipped it. I've never had to worry about doing that. Just gonna black him on there. Because I've got numbers, I'm coming with some numbers. We'll just do that. Some shadow stamping off. Yes, I like it. Oh, Karen sniffs books too. Woo, book sniffers. I forgot to go to the shop on Wednesday to pick up your glass pen. They're gorgeous. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I love them so much. I'm just going to get a thinner acrylic block for this one. Yeah, like I said, I love doing my Christmas cards anyway, but it was just something so nice about it. And I didn't think to stop and take a photo to show everyone how good it looked as well. Now, I have a fear that my ink pad needs some rejuicing love, but that's okay, we're only mark making. I'm going to start with the numbers this time on this guy here. I can't believe I've already been going for an hour. I thought I only did a couple of postcards. You won't go for that long tonight. It's because I started with the swatching. It's not my fault, really. Plonk. Yes, season the stamps up. Is it like seasoning your crepe pan? I've never had to, but maybe it's because I usually use them just for mark making, so it doesn't bother me if I don't have a good impression. Maybe for these, if I'm going to do a quote, which that was my plan, I might have to season them up a bit. How did she do it? She just rubbed it, didn't she? Just a little rub. Okay. Now I think I'm going to go, move those out of my way. Instead of doing the blah, blah, blah on this one, I think I'm going to go to graffiti. Urban graffiti, my favourite. I feel like I say my favourite a lot. Everything is my favourite. I love everything. Oh yeah, my stamp pad needs some juice. There, bit up there. Right in the middle. And we'll give it some marks here. You've been so lovely and patient with me tonight with all my flustering and floundering. I don't know what's going on. I really do think it's just end of yearitis, right? We've all had enough. Ready for a break. Cool. Done. Done. Oh, that's a clever tip, Michelle. So Michelle uses an eraser to rub across all clear stamps as it gets any excess acrylic left from the manufacturing off. That is clever. Clever you. Water break. I'll go to cut in my way now. I'll get my razor. I think I'm going to need it. Okay, where's my puppy? Puppy, kitty cat. So what I want to do, I want to use, because, oh, these quotes, have you seen them? Words have power. Live your life for love, not likes. I think there are plenty of people, especially some youngins that need that for some life advice. Just getting some cardstock out. Oh, I don't like my new lamp. It's like, what, the third time I've turned it off? Be different, you are enough. Oh, never forget how hard you fought for yourself. Blurt out all the things before you lose your nerve. I need to take that on my advice more. If you want me, if you need me, I'm yours. Be awesome every day. They're just gorgeous. Be unapologetically fabulous. That might have to go on the cat. That might have to go on the cat. Or self-love is your superpower. I think what I want to do is be different. For the little French bulldog, let's just quickly re-ink my stamper. Oh, my pleasure, Sharon. My pleasure and privilege, actually. I really enjoyed doing it. I just kind of wish there's a way it was easier to talk to you. Because sometimes I do feel a bit silly just sitting here talking to myself, but I'm not talking to myself. I know you're all fabulously there listening to me blather on. I do make such a mess though. Yeah, it really is my privilege. I really enjoy doing this. I love connecting with you all. I love showcasing the products. I love making mistakes on here with you to not only show you that it's okay, but that mistakes can be overcome, that, you know, the process is more important than the outcome, so to speak. I love it. It really fills my bucket, and I got excited when there was another release. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do another live 2 weeks in a row. Why not? I can't remember which quote I was going to use. I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to show you what I got from your card making days. I don't know if I have an eraser. Yes, I do. Alright, so just, I'm assuming you mean an eraser like that. And what did she say? She rubs it along. Alright. I'm going to season my stamp with an eraser. You're supposed to be doing Christmas decorations. This is more fun, Karen. Stay with us. We're having so much fun. There you go. Let's see how this goes. Plus a newly juiced pad. Oh, it would be fun to do a Zoom, wouldn't it? Oh my God, Zoom. I haven't done a Zoom since lockdown because everything is now MS Teams. You know what? That ink went on that much faster than it did, I noticed. Great tip. Great tip. Okay. So we're going to roll it and press it down. I've got one of the Pressy Doovers. I use this a lot more for my gel pad, but I do. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Never forget how hard you fought for yourself. Something I'm working on at the moment. Yeah, just like a virtual get-together, right? I'd really love to do more like, what do they call them? Scrap and play days or something. Basically mini retreats, right? Because I really do love them. But it's so hard to commit to something as regular as that. You know, like Naomi was talking about earlier. Being a taxi for the kids and... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Self-love is your superpower. No, I think I'm going to go be unapologetically fabulous. Yeah, that's a good point, Susan. So, yeah, it can get a little bit chaotic, maybe. I mean, even in our work meetings, right? We've got to... So, can everyone please mute yourselves? There's always someone coughing, and actually, that person was me last week. Someone had to mute me. I've got my mute button sits on a cable that sometimes hits the desk, and I didn't realise I'd accidentally been unmuted in a meeting with, like, you know, hundreds of people. We were all supposed to be just sitting and listening. Here I am hacking along. So that was a bit embarrassing. Oh, Karen, yeah. How awesome would that be? Naomi, taking note? Conditioning a stamp. I don't know, I think I like calling it seasoning. I want to season my great pants. That's, for those of you who love the show Frasier. It's a bit of a joke from that one. We're nearly there, guys. Thank you. You've been troopers for sticking over the hour. Absolute troopers. What now? Scissors. So I never mind if I've got straight cuts or not. Just sort of eyeball it. Naomi did do some classes this year for the ACT stamp camp. I was there to help out. That came up with the shop. It was a fabulous weekend, but I wasn't the one teaching. I do think it was rough having Naomi as the only teacher. I think a tag team would be a better system, because, you know, my dry throat by the end of my last live was nothing compared to poor Naomi. 2 whole days of talking, straight talking. Oh, I lost my water. Oh, Sharon, yes. Okay. We might have to look into this. This could be maybe my big thing for next year. Mini Canberra retreat. I mean, she's got 2 brand ambassadors here. It just makes sense, right? It's just logical. Let's go and get those Dean Wakely inks back. Because I'm feeling Iris vibes for some edging. So this is usually the time where I use the blending tools. Oh, see? They just don't like me though, guys. They just hate me. Stick is when I'm edging things. Oh, it was. Susan, it was such a fabulous weekend. Susan came down. I was going to say up for it, but you came down for it, didn't you? Oh, look at that purple. Karen. See? Kindred spirits, Karen. I love Frasier. One of my all-time favourites. No pressure. Nat could even come. Look, Nat could come. I'm sure she had a ball bringing half the shop up. Was it half the shop? She brought a lot. It's not a lot. No, Sharon, look, you know, I'm constantly going on about how I do not love those blending tools. They are not my favourite thing. I see Claire and Naomi and other people use them so beautifully. I don't know. I think it may be just be me. I don't know. But I really don't like it. Even when I'm using oxides or anything, I much prefer this style of blending tool than the Velcro ones because they just don't stick for me. Okay, Tegan, let's get going. So I'm going to pop my doogies down now. I love your face. Just doing one line down the middle because I'm going to go in with a Stabilo to give him some depth. Same with my putty tap. I've actually noticed something else about myself when it comes to my art. I always tend to put my focal pieces on the same side, and it's always on the left. Makes me feel better, Sharon, to know I'm not the only one. Thank you. Yeah, does anybody else do that? Like, do you have a... I always... to the left, to the left. Not sure what that is or why. And I'm right-handed too, so maybe that's why, because then I can write more comfortably. Oh, I missed some comments. Yes, you did lose your voice, Naomi. I've actually never heard Naomi not talk. But on the trip home, she was very, very quiet. It was exhausting, yeah. I mean, I was buggered, just not my throat. Running backwards and forwards, helping people. So I'm going to an old Art by Marlene quote book. I don't think these are available anymore, but it's got postage stamps in it. Some of her new die cut sets come with postage stamps, or you could make your own. Oh, I like that one. Is it going to fit my box? Yes, it is. Look at that. Perfect. Lovely. Because I'm not actually really going to post this one. But I could with this one. Because we've got it on the back. I could send that to my niece would like that actually. She's a big cat person. Depends on which way your eyes are looking as to where to place things. Yeah, good call. You're on the right side mostly. See? Funny how we get into our little zones of comfort, right? Okay, we're nearly done. Just a few more things I want to do to finish these guys off. So I've just got my aqua brush and a Stabilo. That's the wrong one. So one of my Stabilos is about this big. That's him there. He's literally like this big. And I found this cool pencil extender. I can't even tell you where I got it from. I think it was one of those cheap... I think we were down the coast, and I think it was like one of those, like the $2 store. And I saw it, and I'm like, I need that for my Stabilo. And it works a treat. So I'm getting a bit more life out of my Stabilo because of it, which is good. And Naomi, I bought one for you too, darling. I just haven't brought it around yet. There we go. A shadowy under the kitty cat. Oh, that might have been too much, but that's okay. It looks very dark when you first put it on. It does dry a little bit, a bit lighter than this. And the other great thing about the Stabilo is if you have put too much on, you're not happy with it, you can wipe it off straight away with a wet wipe or something, and it will disappear. Shadowing around the ears a little bit, and this one. Just bring that bit of depth. Beautiful. Plonk. Now I put that stencil away that I wanted to come back and use. That was clever of you. You're left-handed, so you do everything backwards to most people. Yeah, because I'm not left-handed, so you have I thought you would have a few mini Stabilos like I did. Yes, please remind me. I do have one of those here for you. Okay, I want this stencil because it's got this little postage thing, and I've still got some white gesso here. So what I'm going to do is pop a bit of gesso and give this one a little postage stamp as well. Bit of a pop up there, and we're going to do it on this one. We're going to do it on an angle. Postman was busy, and I'm going to go over that sticker of the stamp. Yeah, excellent. think we're nearly done, guys. I'm going to grab a Uniball gel pen and give it a bit of a border. Oh, does she? How many did I buy? I know I bought a couple. Some people might be in luck. I think they came in a pack of 5. Contemplating if I want to do a second line. I don't think I do. I know that one of Nat's favourite sayings is, you know, one line that's not exactly straight looks wonky, but sometimes I don't mind just the one thin imperfect line. Depends on what it is, really. Oh, there we go. They're good for Prismas. Yeah, they would be, wouldn't they? They'd be really good. They're just very... It took me a little while to work out how to actually... Let's see how small this one actually is. I mean, I bet you Naomi's is smaller. Oh, I'm getting Stabilo everywhere. Oh, she's well and true. So he's little. He's little. I mean, I could still hold him and, you know, get the paint off, but this, it means that I can still use him on paper. So definitely, I love anything that helps me get the most or extend the life of a product, right? Oh, just getting rid of some of that Stabilo that I just put all over the place. I mean, I've got 3 Stabilos sitting here too. They're all still big. I think I am done. The only thing I might add, and I can do that off camera because I've been going for way too long, is some splatter, some white splatter. So what I'll do is cover the focal pieces and then do a bit of splatter. You guys have seen that enough times, I'm sure. I win the... Oh my God, I won the small pencil prize. Excellent. I've had a fabulous time with you beautiful people. This will probably be my last live of the year. You know, we get very close to Christmas. I'm obviously still going to be posting. I've still got some fun and exciting things. Actually, I'm going to give you a little quick preview of the other 2 pages I did with the pet play. I did these 2. Now, not as detailed and as mixed media as these. These were a lunchtime work play, okay? So they're a little bit more on the simpler side, but I had a lot of fun. I thought a lot about how I could use these. At first I was going to fussy cut around each of them, but I liked them together as the set. And then this one here in the background, I've actually written one of my favourite authors. His name is Henry Lawson, and he wrote a short story called That There Dog of Mine, and it's a beautiful story about a man who needs to go to hospital. He's a homeless man, and they need to treat him, but he won't leave his dog outside. It's a beautiful story. So I just wrote in a big sort of circle one of my favourite paragraphs from that story. So yeah, bit of fun, but I hope you all have a just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas. A safe Christmas. If you're traveling, even if you're not traveling, be safe, be happy, eat all of the things, do all of the fun stuff, and yeah, I'll get to talk to you in the new year. Bye everyone.